Hey everyone, today we will see how to implement NAT, that is network address translation, using Cisco packet tracer. For this, we will be taking two general routers, two PCs and a server. We will connect them using the switches. We will make the connections as shown. Now we will configure the first router. We will first enable it, then configure terminal. Now for the interface FastEthernet0/0, we will assign the IP address 10.10.1 255.0.0.0 subnet mask and turn it on. Now for the interface Serial2/0, we will use the IP address 192.168.10.1 and subnet mask 255.255.255.0 and we will turn it on. Now we will use the IP NAT inside source static command to implement the network address translation. For the PC, we will use the private address as 10.10.2 and for public address we will be using it as 50.50.2 and for the server we will be using the private address as 10.10.3 and for public address we will be using 50.50.3. Now for various interfaces we will be setting the NAT type. So for interface FastEthernet0/0 we will set the NAT inside. Then for FastEthernet1/0 we will be setting the NAT inside and for serial interface 2/0 we will be setting the IP NAT as outside. Now we will be setting the route for routing purpose with the network address and the next hop, that is 192.168.10.2, which is the address of the second router. Now configuring the second router. While configuring the second router, we will use similar commands. Just for interface FastEthernet0/0, we will be using the IP address 20.20.1 and 255.0.0 as the subnet mask. And for interface Serial2/0, we will be using the IP address 192.168.10.2 and 255.255.255.0 as the subnet mask. Here for the PC, we will be using the private address as 20.20.20.2 and 60.60.60.2 will be the public address for the PC. And we will add the interface FA0/0 as an NAT inside. And interface Serial2/0 will be IP NAT outside. Now we will add the route for this router as well, which will be 50.0.0.0 to 55.0.0.0, 192.168.10.1, which is the next hop. Configuring the IP address of the PC, we will give the IP address as 10.10.10.2 and the default gateway would be 10.10.10.1. Similarly, for the server, the IP address would be 10.10.10.3 and the default gateway would be 10.10.10.1. Now for the second router's PC, we will give the address as 20.20.20.2 and the default gateway as 20.20.20.1. Now we will make some changes in the index.html file of the server. We will edit it. I'll be changing the title and the font size, color, and the content. Now we will save the file and from the second router's PC, we will go to the web browser and in the search bar we will enter the public IP address of the server and we can ping the website. Similarly, we can ping and see the public and private address using the command prompt and see if the packets are transferred. As only using the public IP address we can ping the other device, hence we have successfully implemented the network address translation using Cisco packet tracer. Subscribe to the Hidden Engineers for more such content.